Hello, Paul here from EMD. Just want to show you this Panamera. This Porsche Panamera was towed to me from a different workshop last year on this car here. So there was there's a massive problem with this car here. Number one, the whole suspension wasn't working. Number two, there was a coolant leak. Number three, oil leaks. Just other stuff as well. But the main thing that wasn't working was the actual level suspension. Okay, so you look at the level suspension. Look at that now. I've got a gap there now. Same on this side here. Got a gap. This side here, got a gap. And then this side and the back one as well. So back one here. So pretty much I have replaced. The biggest problem wasn't actually the problem was finding out the actual what's really wrong with it, because someone else worked on the car. So remember the Q7 I was working on before? Somebody else had worked on the car and they pretty much disconnect things and then didn't put it back properly, and it's really hard for me to find the problem when that happens. But this one here was a combination of burnt wires. Show you what they've done. They ran a new wire as well, and they shorted out the ECU. But I didn't even know where that wire was. It was hidden away in the boot, next to the wheel arch. So let's have a look at the actual boot. Pretty much the car came into me in pieces. All this was all taken off. A lot of the wiring was all taken off as well. The relay was taken off. This relay here was taken off for the actual AC, for the air compressor. It was taken off, and then ECU was burned out. So this is the old one. This is the old ECU. That's the old ECU, and that's the other ECU I still got on this. So I've got to disconnect that one there and put the wiring from this one and put on the other one, and so forth. Yeah, the interior was all taken apart as well. And then let's go back to the front. They basically, someone worked on it and shouldn't touch it. So they took the cover off like that and they just left it like that. They did a spring there. So I gotta get a new one for both shock absorbers. Yeah, had to find the wiring problem. Took me a long time because there's a million wires in the car to find, because they go through CAN bus as well. It doesn't just connect to one, so everything has to go through CAN bus. And then they have all the ECUs need to talk to each other. It's not like these ones here. And these ones here, one wire goes to there and that's it. It doesn't go anywhere else. But this one here, most of the signal have to be shared by the other ECUs to do their job as well. They need to know how low the suspension is. They need to know how high it is. They need to know how hard you go into a corner or how hard you're braking. So everything works in harmony to make the car stay on the road perfectly. All right, that's why the new car is very hard to diagnose, because everything have to work together. So if one thing doesn't work, everything doesn't work. And then when it comes to diagnostics, if you got a million faults come up every single time, then you gotta go one by one, check every system one by one to make it work. Okay, so at the moment, pretty much it's working. So now we're gonna start it up and see. So I've done the nitrogen. I'll put the nitrogen gas inside here already yesterday. As you can see, I came back this morning. This is a Sunday. Just came back and quickly have a look at the car, because I can't sleep. I need to actually see it. So everything is perfect, and the reason why you need to regas it and make it sit for the overnight, because you got to come back and make sure everything is still above the tires, because if they drop down, that means something else, the airbag's faulty or the valve's faulty or something else faulty. Okay, let me pause it and I'll go inside and start the car up, and let's see if I can adjust the actual level. Got a few faults on this as well, but I want to start it up. I don't have any coolant in the system now, but I'm just going to start up for 1 minute, because the radiator was replaced. I need to get a few little holes because the holes are cracked, so I need to just quickly start it up for 1 second, 1 minute, just to show you the level control system is working. So you can see there's no more faults of the actual level control fault here coming up. So now I'm gonna actually just gonna hit this button here. Now it's working. Says high level deactivated, so it's coming down to low level. Alright, now I'm gonna get back, now turn it off, and let's go outside and have a look at the level now. Alright, if you look now, the level is lower. The level is much lower now, so that's low level. So I still got to do a calibration later on, but you can see the level is lower than before. Yeah, much lower. So I still need to do a calibration for this to finalize it, but at the moment at least it's working, and I can control the level. I can actually control the level using the button inside the car. I only started the car for about 20 seconds just so I can actually use the actual level control. But at the moment everything's working, so now I'm going to work on the body, put everything back together underneath, and pretty much replace a few hoses here, do a service, and then just tidy up new struts as well for here, and then try to find the little covers, because this car came from a different workshop and some of the covers were missing, some of the wheel arch was missing as well, just little things like that. So get some parts from Porsche, get it tidy up, and then we'll go from there. At the moment the level suspension fault is fixed. It's time to move forward, and we'll go from there now. Okay, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.